Do you have 10 years plan? Can you see 10 years from where you are? Can you see 20 years from where you are? Can you see 30 years from where you are? Can you see 50 years from where you are? What is your behavior as regard what you're seeing? Are you investing for today or are you investing for tomorrow? I am just coming from Abuja. I have lived in Abuja for like 18 years. Now, we are taken from our company that went to Abuja. How many of you know the place called Asokoro? Okay, how many of you know the place called Guzape? Okay, fine, few hands. Guzape, this is Asokoro. This is Guzape. Many years ago, not even too long from now, somebody bought Guzape at 7. In fact, the entire space that they had, he bought the entire space 7 million. Because that time, nobody was thinking of, there was no Guzape. Guzape was occupied by indigenous villages. Today, one day I followed because there was traffic in Nyanya to area 1. Those who understand that know that now they can see us. So I was coming and I followed one road. I saw people following. So I followed the thousands of this time we went, as we went to this Guzape, one plot of land is 350 to 400 million naira. One plot. And when we say one plot, we are talking about 400 square meters. And now, there's a place called, because Asokoro is filled, now Guzape is filled. Then, this is Asokoro, this is Guzape. Now, this is a place called Asokoro Extension. Do you know where it's called Extension? Amamumwere, this, okay, Nkwere. You know, Nkwere is hills and valleys. On top of mountain, on top of hills, this is where people are now buying. So, Adarozo, Nakuku, those mountains, Ozola, Banaku, those mountains. Then they will now be able to level to a certain level and start building on mountain. The valley is water. So they'll have to do bridge. These people now, you stand here, you see valley, gully, you won't be able to pass. And then Anagwagina, that mountain, 400 square meters, 60 million. People are buying. I'm talking about, I don't know how to paint this picture for you to see. Nkwere does not have mountain. Nkwere does not have mountain. I'm talking about real mountains. Because the Guzape that is already filled is Otoakomere. So they are building with some mountains and mountains and mountains, but road are gathered like this on those mountains. And now that place, you can't get a place 350, 400 million on these mountains. So they have now extended to us because no land anymore. Imagine it for Tonya Amara. Yes, here. In fact, let us assume that this is Umwe. They follow somebody their site. See, I'm not going back and they go. Okay, because of Powagi himself that you wasted his time. Because he had a people on the level. Who cares about level? Last year we went to Lagos. I think it was this program I spoke about it. Where we went to Lagos, Ebanako, Lekki, At the face area, I've been waiting. Miri. When I mean miri, eating your like this, Uru gave up. Now that miri can go 50 million of blood. Kita. No, it's not even close to Banana Island. Banana Island is very far. In fact, Banana Island is completely what? Ebe Bow Beach. They recover some land from Bow Beach. That is Banana Island. Banana Island now, one plot of land is 1.something billion naira. I'm telling you, recovered from water. Do you know why it is like this? Lagos is recovering from water. So now, Obodanya, Chineke gozira with that. Some people are playing. Wait and see what will happen. Because by and by, of course, we all know now Igbo developed Nigeria. Every part of Nigeria, we Igbos that developed it. I am well traveled. I'm telling you, there is no part of Nigeria that I have not been. The only place I have not been is Maiduguri. Because when I was invited to Maiduguri, I was invited to Lagos at the same time. So I sent somebody to Maiduguri. I went to Lagos. That's the only reason I have not been to Maiduguri. All of this, it will shock you. You go to Sokoto, and with a sign that Igbos have been duplexes. And I'm like, do these people think? Okay, now, you now enter African countries, Igbos developing the countries. Go to Ghana. In fact, go to Benin Republic and see Igbos. Building. Cote d'Ivoire, go and see Igbos. Go to all of this Africa, go to Liberia, see Igbos. I am like, why do this? Now, these people building this whole thing, developing this, because when you talk about Lagos, Banana Island, as you say, go and check out how many people live in here, and check the number of Igbos living here. You find out that 90% of the occupants of Banana Island are Igbos. Lekki, VI, whatever you call it, Igbos. Igbos are the reason. So, Madu, Jakia, me Banana Island, or Bru Banana Island. Madu, Jakia, me Dia, or Bru Dia. Madu, Ndi Madu, and this Madu will Igbos. I am thinking in my mind. If these people pays attention, just 1% of these people pay attention to Igbo land, Dubai, Gabani, related development in Igbo land. I'm telling you. Because God bless these people. God bless us. Let me not say these people as if I'm not part of it. God bless us with Amaromu. You go to America, I'm sure you know that Igbos are developing America. You are not aware. God. Igbos! Because comes to a place, he pays rent 1, 2, 3 years. He's thinking how to build his own to stop paying rent. So now, in my mind, because I know that a lot of revolution is happening in so many places, people are beginning to think Of course, the Ayanuman Aruna Nelugu is one thing that should know that there's a provocation already. And the one Aruna Wilfit is a provocation because it starts with market. Of course, when maybe the IPOP and all of that, 2020, is it 2012? No, 2014. Because it was when Buhari came that the whole thing came to the fore. And then there was a lot of agitation. I said, hey, if you want to get this thing right, start with markets. Start with markets. We don't have markets, and that's the problem. Let's start with market. Once you start with market, then these people start coming here. Just like here in the women. It's a law. You put a container motor pass. You bring, even though you clear it in Lagos, but you bring it to Niue and open it. So people travel all over the country to come to Niue to buy motor pass. Imagine what will happen if we have more markets. And then even, all African countries come to Niue to buy motor pass. I've interacted with some people. I'm wide travel. I travel very, very well. All these African countries. In Bata, anywhere they rate motor park, machine park, just be those people. Because they are all Igbos. And these people come here to buy. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So the more market we have, the more we bring the interest of these people to here, the more people begin to develop. That's why because this so I landed on 20th August. Okay, is it Odumodu Junction? Is it building material? No, not building. Oboro. You remember that market? Will be opened on 20th. It will be launched on 20th August. Do you understand? So imagine, look at what happened in our building material. So building material merged with the city. If building at that around region, it has been in Onitsha area. That's what is going to happen there now. When that place develops, if building there, it has been in Onitsha because the city is merging. So if you come to a city and stay at the city center and take 15 minutes drive from that city in all dimensions, give it 15 to 20 years, the city will merge. 15 minutes drive in all directions, the city will merge. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Some of you have been living here now. Of course, you know when territory was a push. You know when Nkweli was pushed. What sparked the revolution is territory. The moment territory is sparked up, Nkweli followed. Do you understand what I'm saying? After these places now, in your mind, where next? Umeri, Agleri, Sube. All of these people will all met. It will in few years from now, you will live in Umeri or Agleri and you will be saying, I live in Onitsha. I'm telling you. Because the city will emerge. It has been happening. Okay, Ogun State is, if you live in Ogun State, you can live in Lagos as your address. Because Ogun State and Lagos have merged. If you go to Badagry, you can live in Lagos. Because so now, if you come to the Quran, you shouldn't be thinking about the name. You should be thinking buying something that you know that in few years to come, even if it takes 10, 20, 30 years, that This development here, where I am now, must get to this point. And let me tell you, the game about money is a game of numbers. Today is expensive, tomorrow is cheap. Today is here now. If you want to buy land here now or inside the city center, it's already expensive because you're buying today. Now, if you buy today, and someone buys tomorrow with the same amount of money, and you give yourself 5 years, tomorrow rises faster than today. Amami, what are you doing now? Because the development in peak, right? Appreciation peaks. Or peak, the rate at which, okay, for instance, you go to this place now, see, GRA, are seeking 100 million. You will go here. How many years do you think it will double to become 200 million? How many years do you think it will take? Now, if you take this same 100 million and go buy developing areas, the game is this. Go and write it down, go and make your research. It will appreciate, it will double faster than this other one because it's peaking. It peaks. It peaks. How many of you know that Obasanjo is selling land? How many of you know? There are two. It's called business group of Wisdom and Sunday. Wisdom and Sunday, we are taken by Matthew Ashimolo and Olumide Emmanuel. Introduce these two boys. I am older than them. They are boys. Took them to Obasanjo and said Obasanjo should sell a portion of that land to them for estate. Obasanjo said he was not selling cash. They have to now look for resources to be able to pay, even though because of the recommendations, Omesikwe here, they make deposit and then they are paying other ones. But this place, this man is selling, how old he is, he bought in the 70s. Some of those places in Ogun, Matthew Ashimolo, okay, even the place in Kurona and Miri, na Lekki Festeria, and Ekpe, Ekpe, not even Lekki, Ekpe, and Miri 50 million. He bought it 30 years ago. No roads, nothing, all water, 30 years ago. Do you know this place? I get failure to this point before you lay foundation. Not ordinary filling, you cast it. They cast it like this, thicknesses like this, before you now start foundation. People are back. Right now it's 80 million. And this man bought it 30 years ago. So when you see these people live life, you know, say maybe na Chineke have Keriyichi or thinking foresight, planning foresight. There's nobody. Because Yahweh and he likes it, he loves everybody. Hope you know that. No, the individual's behavior determines how they turn out. So, I've already said what I said. Like, number two, I wanted to talk on visionary mindset, which is part of what I said. Then talk about financial discipline. Around here, I see a lot of waste. And my friend, let me just spend a little time to correct some impression. There is too much waste in Igbo land. Financial waste. And we need to correct it because the youth coming now are looking at this thing as a standard way of living and they're wasting their lives. Mad 500 million may burial. Too much waste. Burial. 500 million. Do you know the value of money? Do you know what it takes to make money? So there is a standard we are setting, and people think, the youth think that this is the way to live. The rich people do not live like this. I met one man who said he went to America and lodged in California. And he lodged in a hotel. He rented a suite in California. So he got to know that in the same hotel, Bill Gates was lodging in the same hotel room. So he said he wanted to see him. So he booked an appointment and met with him. Bill Gates he rented one room. Our Nigerian brother rented suits. Now, Bill Gates, do you understand what I'm saying? The mindset here is, you think that the more money you waste, the more you are respected. And we have built that mindset today that now young people look at people and they are saying, ego de go Gini go because Gini go somebody will come up to a good bond here. And now, do you think that this is life? Do you think that is the way of the rich? Do you think that to build a legacy? Too much waste around here. I listened to Cosmos Maduka. Of course, you know that he doesn't buy into this rubbish lifestyle. Ikunya rice in Efere. Okay, reach here to the last grain. You will not leave one grain. Munyasina, poverty sufferer, has not left you. Or say yes. See happier that he does not waste. He knows the value of money. He said he told his wife that Jesus said, gather up the fragments that nothing is lost. The fragment, he will eat it. But around here, people are wasting too much money. If we bring this kind of money we are wasting into development, do you know how far? Of building factories and industries, do you know how far it will go? How can somebody waste 500 million in the tent? I'm talking about what I know. Tent alone is over 200 million. Tent. Or Jesus can't name Abraham. And people think that's the way to live. People think so. There is a serious hustle to make money to show. Money is not for show. Wealth is not for show. So only because everybody wants to prove a point. Everybody wants to. So if you don't have it, it's useful. And they created WhatsApp groups for burial. Wait till you put that church in. No need to talk about that one. I don't understand it too. So, of course, this and continue to behave. But my friend, We should not imbibe that culture. Obuya Kete build wealth. People who are rich, you don't hear about their names. You don't even know. You don't even know. And when you have a philanthropist, foundation, Isini Patagego, open a foundation and help and give back to the society, and not this waste. Give back to the society. Train people. These people that are doing this, there are minds that need help. There are bright brains. They are watching on the internet 4 years from here. They developed app in secondary school. So they are being flown to America for a part. I've forgotten that competition they are going for in America. These people need money to develop. See, we need to concentrate on that Otuino in the next few years when you are old and can no longer work, because you need more money when you are old than now. You need more money. At that time, this mindset is wrong matter that have is a wrong mindset. Because Ofunwa Oputago, Oga, he has to marry and grow his own family too. So Oburu his own family, Buru family in Keyawa, Buru family in Kedewa, and everybody is looking at. So he keeps struggling as the weight is too much. Live your life, let them live their life. Leave something for them. India nothing is they don't have one foothold of land for that child. Depending on ego area, will house over. Let's change the narrative. So today, as we round up, investment mindset to be able to build wealth that will last. Investment mindset. So everything you do, concentrate on wealth creation. Now, I'll give a very small story about a young guy who came to Abuja and he was squatting. He squatted for about 2 years. While he was squatting, of course, he was hustling, making money. Mama, he had stock market. So he was investing in several, bought a lot of shares, worth millions. Before he now went and rented his own apartment. Do you know that I heard from Cosmos Madoka, no been a tenancy house, no been as a tenant, where Koscheris Plaza in Lagos. He was carrying his landlord at this time. He had things were very difficult. Leventis house, Leventis build house, the big house. Or say, in 2 years from now, I'll be a millionaire and I'll build a house like this. Mami say, because the way they go to see, the man pulled over. See, in 2 years from now, I'll be a millionaire and I'll build a house like this. It's already. Or say, the woman became angry. Maybe door he drove up. Happened the mother. When you say, are you out of your senses? Or say, it's already. That he is pregnant and he does not want the mother to abort the baby. He was pregnant with vision. Open at that same thing that What are you planning? What are you doing? So you can stay where you are now and you're buying properties and you're building. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you're building well, and you're investing well. This guy was living as a tenant, made a lot of investments. When we tell you no, small place, and got married. This is my vision. Every year, I must buy 3 plots of land. They teamed up. No buying car. No wearing good clothes. Just be building 3 plots of land every year. As income increased, he kept on increasing that quantity. Kept on increasing that quantity. Kept on increasing that quantity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Before he built his own house, he has acquired so many landed properties in Onitsha. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, my friends, the best way to be, and now I used to teach and write a lot of books. I've published about 22 books. I write on money, business, stock, and all of that. By and by, I have come to realize one major way, one major investment that does not lack, it is called land. Land. Stocks fail. All of these investments fail. There's one that has never failed, and it will never fail. It is called land and property. Once it is genuine, my friend, put your life in it, because you are securing your tomorrow. So, Christian I've spoken to you the truth. Let your conscience now judge the truth that I've spoken. You make your decision. But my friend, this is the way to build wealth. So what I will present this is there are so many estates around, and you can make your choice. Right? You can decide on which one to go with. Anyone that resonates with your spirit. But I present to you Crystal Garden Estate. So after looking at all, and you decide to pitch your tent with Crystal Garden Estate, there's one thing I promise you. It is called peace of mind and security of your investment. See, there are people who are in business for what to gain today. But there are people who are in business for a long journey. So they know that this business we have started it for a long journey. It's not what to achieve now and drive big car and make big. It is, we are in this business for a long journey. And one person that is the most important, that the treatment of this one person is what determines how far this company will go. That one person is called the customer. That's the focus of the company. This company has been here for 9 years. And you and I, you will testify. You will just write it down. In the next 50 years, you will still be hearing Crystal Garden Estate. I'm telling you. Because the focus here is to build one person, and that person is called a customer. So many times, things that make companies scatter and people run away have happened. But you know what? The secret to success in life I've found is courage. Courage to face your fears and conquer them. So we don't run away from challenges, we face it until. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So when you invest here, relax, because nothing is going to happen. We would rather put our life on the line to secure the interest of the customer. And there are many times we lose so much, but just so to protect the interest of the customer. Because we know that we are in this journey because of the customer and not because of what we stand to gain. Are we going to gain? Sure, nobody makes investment and not gain. But if you protect the customer, you will always gain. And that's my challenge with the businesses we have around this environment. People do not value customers. I've lived and interacted with businesses and spoken in several countries. But around here, people think that customers are their disturbance. So if I come to buy, it's as if I'm disturbing you. That's the way people treat customers around here. But you're going to see many properties. Look at them, choose your location, and make a decision. The decision you're making today to buy from any of these places is a decision you will never regret. Because we are on ground. We are on ground. We are not the people who set up office and then when they encounter challenge, they run away. We are on ground and we'll be here for a long time. All right. So we have places like this Umeri here. We have a lot of sites in Umeri, a lot of sites in Aguleri, a lot of sites in Enugu. Enugu now we have 3 sites. We have a lot of sites in Ibuza, Opanam, Ogwashi, and all of that. And then we have in Abakaliki as well. We have in Abuja. We have in Abuja, and this is so I look in Nando, about 3 places in Nando as well. So what I'm going to do from the support of the board of directors in this place today is that anybody who makes a decision to buy any of these properties that we have here, of course I'll give you time to ask your question. We are going to give you 100,000 naira discount on any of the estates. Number 2, we are going to give you a bag of rice. Number 3, we are going to give you a bag of semo. Number 4, we are going to give you quarter bag of beef. You understand? So now, you come and take all of these things I've mentioned. But if you do not pay, if you do not deposit now, and we live here, you can always buy anytime, but there will not be that discount of 100,000. You can always buy anytime. And then at any time you pay outright, we will always give you 1 bag of rice at any time you pay outright. So this is the form. The form is here. You can take the form and fill the form. And now our form is 5,000 naira per plot, but I'm going to give it to you also free here. So if you're feeling you're not going to pay for the form. So please, anybody that has questions, I'd like to take a few questions. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I can see, if you look at the mama, you can see the nature of the buildings that people are supposed to erect in this estate. I'm feeling that I, as the person, I buy this land, and fortunately or unfortunately, I am not able to erect this kind of building in that piece of land. What is going to happen in that piece of land? Number one. Number two, what of if because the Nigeria is funding one side. What if the government stands up for one money and declare this place a government plan?
Thank you so much. I'm a problem of Papa. Thank you so much. First question of Ibe Serena for pictures. It does not mean no you have you have pictures. Ibe Serena or the design or mama. When we keep making attract, you understand? It doesn't mean that that's what you must do. Then when you look at this place, I'm going to question I got joking, mean the film this form. Literally go in the area. So you can buy to resell. It's not a must that you must build on it. You understand? You can buy a good business with it. Indeed, go like a call. Give me the but it's 3.5 million. So if somebody has and they bought that time, even at a point maybe a promo 250,000, and you want to sell, you sell. It's business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, you can also, let me finish this. Then the second question is, government does not just wake up and go and take people's land. If you go to the Ministry of Land, all of the places have all been designed and plotted years ago. Before this airport came here, years ago has been plotted. And there are surveyors who join in designing the country, not just Anambra, the entire country. So they don't just wake up, just like in Lagos now. Ebony made through Lagos State demolition. If you go to their gazette, there you can see what that place is mapped out. So our duty is to know where government has interest and avoid it. In this Umre, you see this airport, right? There are still land belonging to the government around that airport, and many people are not aware. Some people have even finished selling some of those places as estate, but I'm telling you, it's going to go down. Just mark it big. Anyway, let me not say much because it's like revealing secrets of business. We don't just enter a place, we make our research. We have one of our surveyors is one who designed, he was part of those who designed the country, not just Anambra. So when you meet him, he tells you details of where interest of government is all over the country. This Orient oil that you see You know, there's already oil in this place. It is the seamless design. So Navy, whatever it is, Army and all of that, they all have their space, their base in that place. And these are all lands that have not even been captured by the fence, which people are selling as estate. But they are going to lose it. So don't worry about that one. It's our own concern. Okay? See, we have sold property in this land and we could not access it. That place is called Oba. Today, some people that are called the Unemuran and Oba. You see, I often not the reason. God will know. God will know. We bought over 500 plots and sold. Nobody could access it. We spent nobody could access it. What did we do? We called the people that invested and said, look at the problem. Instead of keep on digging this hole, let's stop digging the hole. Because the hole was opening wider and keep on engulfing more money. No need. Instead, if you want, we relocate you. If you want, we balance you. Ndị Ikekwetere that felt our pain, we relocated them to headquarters. And those who didn't, we balanced them their money. And no human being heard it till tomorrow. Because you face your challenges and deal with it. You don't run away from it. But I know some people who say, well, it's not our fault, and they will not take responsibility. But this is people's money. So we take responsibility. We take responsibility. Even if government comes and says we are taking over, you will not abandon the people you have brought in. Okay? It's simply to call everybody and say, this is what has happened. Always like that. So we approach business with that mindset that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And when you lose, it's not time to start crying like a baby. You deal with it as a man. So thank you, sir. You have a question.
So my question is, can a customer resell his property without consulting the management? That's my question, sir.
It is possible. The property is already your property. You have the right to do whatever you want. The only thing is that by the time you sell, you will have to bring this new customer to the office for a change of ownership. Whether he comes or not, you can do the change of ownership on behalf of the customer. So that the document the customer will have his own details and no longer your own. So that's the only thing. Another question. I don't know if there's anybody making decision right now. Make the decision. We have POS here. They can help you make deposit, and then you complete it on Tuesday. You're going to be having 100,000 naira discount, and you still get all these other benefits that I've mentioned. Now listen to me. Except new sites, or because our surveyors are engaged every day. They are very, very busy. And it's not easy to take up, because while they are working on this, we have gotten another. While they are working, we have opened another. So too much work on these surveyors. And we understand. But anywhere we have finished doing survey work, and Caterpillar has opened, when you buy 48 hours, you get your documents. You don't waste time. Except places where the surveyors have not finished their work. And those places will 48 hours you get your documents. Any other concern in the heart of anybody? Any question? All right, please. If you're filling a form, you fill it, and someone will help you to collect it. And if you need any assistance, you make your time, and they will just come to you. Someone never natural your assistance. Okay? Take each other. The form.
I did ask any questions.
Okay, please do.
Oh, no, but
Okay.
I want to go through it so that I'm
okay. So the next thing I want to show you I'm not also now, also what's also I'm not big out of PM now. I'm trying, don't worry. I came into Igbo land 2021, so I'm now.
I have a question. The portion, I mean the size of the land, are they all the same?
Hancham will be same 50 by 100. Yeah. The size of the land will be 50 by 100. 100 is possible. 100 by 100, we will take 50 by 100, 50 by 100. Join us. So you go to plot to Bakorod is already 100 by 100. So now, actually, we're sharing the next model, and I think Massive Man should do it. Because of this. Okay, now. Before I share this next business model which are there's something which are may right. How many of you may use smartphone? You have smartphone? Okay. I want you to bring out your smartphone. If you have data, please log into your Facebook. And search for Crusade Garden Estate. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, the same name, Crusade Garden Estate. Of course, we put the name here, Crusade Garden Estate. And join our group. Now, listen. If you share any of our videos or even this program, because this program is live, share the program now. Only of the highest number of likes, comments, shares. Like, comment, and share the video, this live session. Okay? When we see that you have a more number of likes, comments, and shares from your shares, we're going to gift you the data. We'll recharge your phone with data. We're going to call you because we follow, we monitor, we know all of those people. Now, what are you here for, Wakita? So, on the bad at Facebook, Instagram, and like, make a comment and share the video. The next thing actually he can see a pattern go now inside this business. He can see a pattern go because when an ideology never believe he can go before a pattern go. Abalaka are trade na ị ga-eji ego wee chọta ego. But I with a system getting data if I go without ego. In other words, you need to ego give a pattern. You can make money without money. Is it possible? It's possible. You can pattern ego without ego. So that's the model we want to present. So I'm at Crystal Garden Plus. Crystal Garden Plus go an affiliate marketing model inside our business. Make us work. Over now, also I say cover this business now. Need with interest. The way matter na the business. Alright? And don't move on, but I like anytime of needed, I got to get 10% of the value of that land. Let's say you can one. And because you can go na price that from here, some of them will change by the end of the month. By the end of this month, 1st September, I have flyer price. Smart city, it for 7 million, others 10 million. Upper Nam 7.5 is going to 15 million. Ndi get 2.5 is going to 3.5. So you will see it happen by the end of this month. So Emengwangwa. All right. Now, upon Onya any land, the company that acquire 10% because no one was really only one battery and the system. The company that acquire 5%. And Obasaria, Obrone don't get this acquire. I got acquire his own 10%. Only one battery 5%. Then only Kotaria, I got acquire 3%. Do you understand? About delivery. Although I can't imagine near Google than the system. Imagine nearer than 10 million. 10% Bregoni, 1 million. 5% Bregoni. And only one 5% on like no more Kotagi, in our going one. It's so gaga. Esoro ngene aga, esoro nge abambo. If you want abambo mobi, una na power mobi. Man anytime you matara mbam, akwo dia you are smiling to the bank. Mu wana la hora or na watch football. Akwo mu 5%. Then onye kwata mu. Nyama no una serve am onwelu go na water. Akwo ya 3%. You understand? So many people in our system, Amarodu no we here na called Tinubu. Because more Tinubu, more Tinubu, or Tinuana. We don't hear more water. Because only open the bureau mia is water daughter Libby. Namana data number intense. I'm telling you. There's too much money in Igbo land. In fact, in Nigeria. Among Tamari is Agoro 400 million who are in space. Anna. And people are doing it with peace of mind. So, Abakana the business with the mindset in Yeshiri, Onyepana Kama, Onyepana the Gwan, Yeshiri, no Shirike does not mean no Shirike. So, I run trainings, each way, Yero Nobunaka, how to sell. Alright, you can say Abamu, you can say a marketing, you can say the follow up, you can say do things. We do this training, and some of them I may be online. and then I can hear physically every Wednesday and Fridays, 11 a.m. And another online. And all online. I am on Facebook like every morning. You know, teaching and all of that. So many other programs. I mean, you guys on our page. You got so many programs I mean, and I run, so that we will join and learn. Then, because every Friday, the first week of every month, all prayer day for us. Because every day in our office, 8 a.m. to 8:30 is prayer. We believe in the power of prayer, but we also believe in the power of action. Forget about it. So now, if it is that this program you only with 20,000. Alright? Man, for this program, I can make you free. So, Obona, if you are here, and you are part of our program, because I get the form. Fee here is free. But our encouragement is when they are free. And when anything is free, even be free, somebody has paid for it. And when be free, you gotta take it serious. And we're going to win the motto that this is our system. Huh? 9 people by November, I gave our anniversary. I gave 9 people motto. One Venza, 4 people, Spider, 4 people, Toyota Camry 2005. Just because I had the land. Because now I'm humble. Although important, I had the run, and some of them just one client have to pay. Go to hand, may have been this month. Although people have that you go to, they go hand of an bank. You have to be complicated. Do you understand? No but here, my president and the remote. Spider now is 10 million. Venza is 20, 21, 22, 23 million. When I give Dunia somebody free dash, Masanona Bam. Yeah, customers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Say when you are free, you can have a go here. Papa Mbo, because Mbo you'll be smiling. And when you know our system, every week they are making close to $1 million every week. And the company, I'm not trying to hype you. She may give me the manager with that. Alright, so take it very serious. It will change your life. Take it very serious. It will change your life. Now, how many man be abroad? And when they man, now your neighborhood, then when they man, they do as well. They are needed to your potential customers. So below, they will advertise, give the videos, give the life, start paying your people. Okay, so each other start a broken guy, a video, and when the US go to China, and when clubs in South Africa go to China, there are people in different countries go to China. So if you have people abroad, talk to them. Talk to them. Okay? So Obuna refused with this form before, you can do that. Obuna join our system because we can't program by force. Bro, when you can't do by force. Yes, sir. Many of your kids here, from many places I know.